Gonna pull up now. Maybe some.
I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit of everyone. So we can do a little bit of the ninjas.
Okay.
You know.
I think you know the guy that played that character.
Yeah, I think I have him down pretty good.
You jump kicking too high?
Jump slow. Jump slow.
Holy crap, we're neighbors. I can walk to this house.
That's cool. They just found out they're neighbors.
You tired?
Me?
Yeah.
I flew in from Seattle to come to Combat Con. So
Okay.
Still a little jet lag, but better than yesterday.
Okay. When you fly back? Today? Or
Tomorrow. Yeah.
You go to Netherrealm?
Netherrealm?
Yeah. What time do you fly out tomorrow?
I think the afternoon.
What time in the afternoon?
I have to check my itinerary.
What is another
I
realm?
know. I know Rodney is gonna go. My brother is gonna take Rodney around. So if you guys are, if you're in town later, I can find out when. And you could go to Netherrealm. You know.
Monday?
Yeah, I could check what time, but I don't know what time you're leaving or what time you're doing everything.
I'll ask my dad.
Cool.
You know.
Oh, that's not going to be today. That's not going to be today.
Netherrealm is closed today.
Oh.
They're all closed on Saturday and Sunday. So sometimes they work a little bit, but usually they're not.
I'll find out.
You know. Side trip.
That's pretty cool. Who from the original back in the days in the early '90s works for Nether Realm? They used to work with you.
Carlos and Ed.
About it.
I think that's all the original.
But
My student who's in the green right there.
Motion capped,
Yeah,
right?
he did the motion cap.
yeah, that's cool.
The last like 4 games.
What's Carlos doing over there?
He does the motion capture and he's like the project lead,
Okay.
which basically means he does all the work, somebody else gets the credit.
Right.
Because that's the way it is, you know.
Right, yeah.
You know, you do the work, somebody else gets the credit.
Yep, you gotta keep working hard until you get that spot.
Yeah. What are you queuing up right now?
None of your damn business.
Oh.
I want you to see. I want you to see this. Let me see if you can do this. This definitely nobody's seen before. What we have here is we have John. That's Scorpion's head on a paintbrush. So Scorpion's head on a paintbrush, and he's getting different angles. And I wish you could hear the music because he's playing old '80s like music. It's friggin' awesome. When you look at it, it's really awesome. But you can see the paintbrush on the bottom. Like he's getting different lighting, different angles. He'll open the mouth a little bit and kind of get his.
Is that done yet? I don't see it from here. What is that?
That is Scorpion's head, and that's a paintbrush. John has it on a.
No, you're
paintbrush.
okay. Go ahead.
John has it on a paintbrush. That's why we're trying to clean up the videos because a lot of the videos they're 25 years old, so it's very dark. So we're trying to get them lightened up. And this is the skeleton after you.
Kainos Fatality, no?
This is anybody's fatality, Scorpion's
yes.
fatality. So
Same,
this
yeah.
is the other end.
That was done in stop motion?
That was not actually done like this on video.
Okay.
So this, he'll cut himself out of the video, and you'll see him dropping it, and that's how we did it. The only stop motion was with Goro. Sorry. Let's see. So see his mouth is open. Boom. So he's getting different angles. But yeah, so you have an idea of how basically everything was. And then if you see right here, see we shot a little bit of we shot some moves so that way he was gonna be like a skull while fighting sometimes. So not only exposing it, but sometimes he was gonna actually be a skull. So see, you have him walking back and forth. So they were just gonna cut off my head and kind of do that. You have like
Okay, so in the original game, you did have the design and the embroidery on the costume, rather than you just couldn't see it till part 2 because the graphics looked like they probably got a little better.
Because it's this dance camera. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but actually, this is a children's catcher's chest plate. And John cut it up and rearranged it to make it into Scorpion's uniform. So originally in Test Your Might, we would like charge up the body. So you need to like in a kung fu movie, do a different move, boom, and then break it. But they said they took up too much memory. So I'm just going through different stuff, different actions, kind of different styles a little bit.
He said what we were all thinking. Did they digitally change the colors of your costumes, or did you have different outfits?
They were just going to change the palette. So right now I'm doing Sub-Zero.
That's a table. It's another table. I'm sure.
So originally Sub-Zero would go like this, charge up, and then throw the ice. So we did it like that, and then eventually I did it with a single leg because we wanted to do it different ways, and the single leg is what we were kind of.
Was all the footage shot at once, or did they have to do reshoots during the production of the game?
During the production of the game, so this is not all the footage. This is actually a fatality. Like we wanted to stomp on somebody's head. But it was a little difficult to do, so a lot of stuff didn't come out. But we would shoot stuff and try to keep it, and then we would take over whatever we shot the previous time, unless it wasn't got to. So a lot of the original footage got erased because we were too cheap to buy videotape. You know, yeah. Let's take a look at Liu Kang.
Before that, I noticed the file name said Reptile. Were there separate moves or fatalities planned for that character? Do you know?
Reptile, what happens is we shot so much footage that eventually they were like, wow, we could do a bunch of ninjas because we would shoot so much footage. You know, so and the plan was we didn't know how much time we had, so we did shoot extra footage of like the ninjas because the palette could be changed. So we just shot a bunch of like extra moves, and in the end, like for Reptile, they were like, hey, can you come in for like an hour or two and just do specific his finishing moves, so we could finish him up. And so I'd run in and, you know, as I had told you guys, like for Reptile, they were like, hey, we made a character that's going to be a reptile. What's his special move? And I was like, just thinking, what's his special move? But when they said a character that Reptile, I was like, you know, I grew up watching the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon, and I remember that he was in a swamp fighting the lizard.
Yeah.
And so I borrowed moves from that cartoon for Reptile. So it's kind of.
Here. Thanks.
Is that better?
Oh, the treadmill again.
John's pompadour. He still has that haircut.
The original outfit.
So to walk sideways, huh?
The original outfit for Liu Kang is, hey Ho, can you wear some black sweatpants? Sure. So he actually owned the whole Liu Kang outfit. And again, later on we couldn't use any of this footage and had